We are back with another edition of Modern Day Football here on EPSL. I join you in the booth after some recent technical difficulties. Those have since been resolved. Catching up on a few weeks of up and down action for the Monarchs. Currently sitting at 3-1, coming off a win versus DePaul. Crushing loss to De La Salle in somewhat of a frustrating fashion. Defense really didn't play well. It came down to that at the end of the day, especially in the back half of that game. But today we are talking about the St. Francis Panthers coming to town. It's a sunny day here in Santa Ana, and it looks like the Monarchs will kick off to start this game. St. Francis, one of those teams that you just never know which version of them you're going to get. Today, we will see as St. Francis will get this game underway. On the offensive side of the ball, taking a look at their quarterback, Nasir Blackwell, number 9 in white today. He's had some moments. He's had some moments of brilliance. 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns, just 2 picks, taking care of the ball very well, much better than he did in his freshman year. Blackwell also a sophomore quarterback, and this St. Francis offense is among the top in the league in passing offense, among the top in the league in points scored. So obviously still early in the season, but this is a tall order for a modern-day defense that's been pushed around a little bit, at least in the beginning of this year. As they adjust to the motion here, this one going to get out to the flat, complete to Rivers. And that'll bring up an early third down here, tackled by Sparks and Jamison. So an early 3-and-out opportunity for the modern-day defense. Blackwell to throw on 3rd and 5. He's got time. Parks and Warbles meet at the quarterback. He'll go down there. 2 sophomores from a year ago that really stood out. Warbles looks like he's going to get the replay credit, but Parks was there as well. They said, we'll meet in the backfield. That ends St. Francis's opening drive with an exclamation mark from the modern-day defense. Something that is encouraging to see here early in this game. Kisling receives the punt just shy of midfield, and the modern-day offense still looking to find their rhythm early in the season. Touchdown numbers not as great as you'd hope for Sean Bowe, but still a 2-to-1 touchdown interception ratio, decent yardage. So, and there's plenty of time. There's plenty of time for them to find, that scheme and that playbook that's going to work best for them. Sean Bowe under pressure early. He pulls this one down quickly and picks up 7. Man, that's something we have not seen from him very often. Very decisive when he does go to pull it down, though. That was very, very fast play there. This one complete to Kisling, and he will actually, he has been the one bright spot on this modern-day offense, regardless of what week it is or what game who they're playing. 17 has been going crazy. He does currently lead the league in receiving yardage. Doesn't have the touchdown numbers, but I believe that's more of a quarterback issue than it is a receiver issue. Is that throw broken up on contact, looking for Forwick. Lately we've seen Modern Day try and spread this ball around. A bunch of different receiving targets. They're trying to get them all involved here. Sean Bowe hit as he let that one go. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Looked like nobody opened downfield. St. Francis defensive backs doing their job on 2nd down, and that'll bring up 3rd. Bunch right. Sean Bowe going up top for Kisling, and a beautiful ball. Kisling comes down with it. And we've got a first down Monarchs. Let's take a look at the touch on this pass. Player in his face just dropped it right on top of 17. Nice job to get your hands up, come down inbounds, and the chains continue to move. So promising opening drive here for Mater Dei. As Sean Bowe to throw again, pressure coming. This one complete to DeVincent, who will cut upfield for another first down. Bang, bang play, and it seems like it goes that way anytime they go out of single back, at least on this drive. Takes it down to the 14-yard line. Mater Dei stays in the single back formation. They'll give to Williams his first carry of the game, goes for 1 yard. Second down throw. Sean Bowe running out of time, and he ends up throwing this one away. I think he's doing a nice job of prioritizing when to force it and when not to. We've seen early this year, we've seen him force it on some stuff and make some mistakes that were very preventable. As this one's going to be complete to Kissling. He's got room. Kissling is going to get into the end zone. Touchdown Mater Dei, a little drag route. 17 goes for 7. Mater Dei with an early lead. And DeVincent looked to be open as well, had your pick. But that one ended up going to Kissling, and he will add to what has already been an impressive start to his junior year. Wide receiver 1 of this team. His 3rd touchdown of the year. It'll be a Mater Dei lead after each team has had one opportunity. St. Francis set to receive. Obviously looking to answer that touchdown from Mater Dei. Long trip from Baltimore over to California. Can't help but think that maybe these high schoolers traveling across the country for these games might be the least bit affected by the change in time zones. Blackwell to throw here on first down. Pressure coming from Pierce and Sparks. And it was all he could do to get that ball to the sideline before St. Francis ended up losing yardage there. Blackwell going to send him in motion right. Play action. And he's probably going to pull this one down. Roberson in pursuit. Curtis also coming in, a pickup of 6 for Blackwell there. Another 3rd down for the Panthers. From their own 34, it'll be Blackwell to throw again. Looking downfield, broken up by Jamison. And that'll bring up another 4th down. Looking downfield for Sanders there. A little bit of a struggle to get him off the ground. Jamison did a nice job timing that contact. You don't want to come in too early and draw the flag, but he timed it up well to get the pass break up, and number 6 shuts down St. Francis's 2nd drive of the day. Mater Dei offense back to work here in the first quarter. 5.5 to go. Trips right for the Monarchs. Handoff goes to Williams. He's got blocking, and he's going to pick up an easy 12 yards there. And that was blocked up pretty well, man. It looked like you could have driven a truck through that hole there. Now they'll take it back to single back. Sean Bowe goes under center, making adjustments. Play action. Sean Bowe downfield, broken up, and that looked to be covered nicely by number 83. I'm sorry, I don't know his name off the top of my head, but he made a great play there, swatting that one away. 2nd and 10. Sean Bowe over the middle. DeVincent can't hang on. The sure-handed tight end drops that one, and a 3rd down for Mater Dei now. 3rd and 10. Oh, that one looked to be an easy interception there for number 11, I'm not sure what happened. It looked like looking for Cooper. It just a little miscommunication maybe. That ball was just fluttering in the middle of the field. And the punt will go out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line. So a stop for St. Francis as well. Their offense with another opportunity to even things up here in the first quarter. Two teams with playoff aspirations. Rivers goes in motion. It looks like Sparks will go with them. Running out of time, and it's You Suck. Number 9 in red. The Mater Dei transfer from Ramona a season ago, and You Suck has been having himself a year as well. Warbles almost got in. He might get credit for half a sack there. But already we have seen these pass rushers from Mater Dei make a big impact in this game. -9 total yards for St. Francis here in the first quarter. Blackwell looking over the middle. He had a man. Might have been a touchdown if he had connected just a little too tall. So now 3rd and almost 20. Blackwell down the middle again. This one is complete and held on to. A miraculous conversion on 3rd and forever. St. Francis keeps the drive alive. Really impressive throw and catch there for the Panthers. So 1st and 10, turned it around. It looked like a disaster. Turning it into something promising here. They are really targeting Jamison, and he shows you for the second time today why you shouldn't look that way. His second pass breakup, 2nd and 10. Blackwell running out of time. Parks was there on the backside. I don't think he saw him. And Blackwell just doing his best to extend these plays, but you can see there he was running out of opportunities to do so. We got Williams in the slot at the bottom of your screen. Pressure coming from Warbles and Kahuku. That is the CPU defensive end. Must be rotating in for a tired player. I don't know, but he records a sack as well. Warbles, that's the second time he's been close to a sack and had it taken away from him by a fellow pass rusher. But sacks clearly a problem that St. Francis is going to have to address moving forward in this game, as Kissling breaks a tackle on the return. Great field position for Mater Dei to start this one off. Somewhat of a short punt. We'll see if they can take advantage. And if it weren't for that drop from 87 on the last drive, I'm thinking that's another successful drive. Sean Bose spreads this one out. He's going to run out to the sideline and just get rid of this one. But again, buying time, I think that's something that he's done well this game. Throwing it away when it's not there, buying time when he can. Obviously had the touchdown pass earlier. Empty set here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to roll out, pull this one down. Second time we've seen this today. He's got some room. A huge run. Sean Bowe picking up 30 yards. Man, that is the danger when you go into an empty set there. If you're a defense, it is hard to keep track of everybody. Complete over the middle to DeVincent, who's going to give up the ball. DeVincent fumbles. And man, a promising looking drive goes by the wayside. It's recovered by St. Francis. And I don't think there was a chance that he was even close to being down. Forced fumble coming from, I believe that was Eugene. Recovered by 96, whose name I do not know. But a promising drive defeated there at the hands of Mater Dei's own offense. Self-inflicted wounds, something that they're going to try to avoid. Here's the first give to Rivers. And there are a bunch of Monarchs standing in the way of him gaining any additional yardage there. I believe a pickup of 1 or maybe 2. 3, I apologize. Rivers slow to get up, but it looks like he will be okay. What a first quarter. We have had just about everything here in the first quarter. 2nd and 7. Blackwell gives to Rivers again. He's met by Sparks in the hole, and Sparks didn't allow him to gain more than 1 yard. St. Francis with another 3rd down here from their own 17. Motions right. Blackwell to throw underneath. We'll see if he can get to the line. Roberson with a sure tackle to end the first quarter and to end another St. Francis drive. 4th and 2, and because of where the ball is on the field, I would assume this is going to bring out the punt team. But clearly, somewhat of a back and forth first quarter. The Mater Dei pass rushers doing all they can, and the offense has looked good. They've moved the ball well. If it wasn't for that fumble, I think the score would be somewhat different at this point. Another short punt. Kissling going to go down right at the 50. And Mater Dei takes back over. Only sitting at 3-1 on the year. Great starting point for this drive as well. Sean Bowe to throw from the single back. He'll look to the flat late. Kissling brings it down and breaks a tackle. Fortunate outcome there. You don't like to throw to the flat very late. They get away with one there that was close to being a dangerous throw. Sean Bowe scrambling out left, pulls it down, blocker in front. And we have seen him run the ball exceedingly well today. He picks up another 1st down there. That's something we have not seen a lot from him, at least in his freshman year. So encouraging to see that awareness, to be able to know when to throw it away, when to pull it down and run. It's going to be a little jet sweep to Kissling, who cuts it up. I thought he had the corner there. If he could have just strung that out a little bit. Maybe he saw something that I didn't up here in the booth. We'll pick up a deuce on 1st down. Sean Bowe to throw. He pulls it down once more. Tries to put on a move and takes a hit. Just a yard short of the line to gain. We'll see what they want to do here. It's an empty look on 3rd and 1. And you'd like to see him get down and slide, but this one easily complete to Kissling. No one anywhere near him. 11 with a monster hit. That is Kissling's 5th catch. He had the touchdown earlier. And a 1st down there. There was just no one in the same zip code as him until 11 got there. I'm not sure who that is, but boy, he put a hit stick out on 17. He is tired of seeing him catch the ball. 1st and 10 from the 17. Somewhat poetic. Sean Bowe from the shotgun. Out to the flat, looking for DeVincent. He hauls that one in, gains 3, and there's number 11 again. Myers is around the football. That is a good trait for a safety to have. I believe he is a strong safety. 2nd and 7. DeVincent going to motion back out. Looked like he was coming right and then went back left. Sean Bowe on the move, cross body, acrobatic throw. We do have a flag down. And this is going to go against Mater Dei, so the self-inflicted wounds continue. The freshman guard sets them back big time. This one going to be complete underneath to Williams. We see him get involved in the pass game here to big effect. Gain of 13. 3rd and short now, or at least 3rd and shorter from the 11. Sean Bowe under center. He'll drop back. Looking for the backup tight end. That's Dallas into the end zone. I believe that's Dallas's 1st touchdown catch. So the 2 tight end set ends up being a touchdown for the backup tight end. Looked like Cooper was open in the middle of the end zone as well, but that one a safer throw out left, and Mater Dei takes a 2-touchdown lead here in the second quarter. 14-0 Monarchs. So a promising start from this offense and defense alike. Really doing a nice job of playing complementary football. 14-0 here in the second quarter. Just a hair over 7 minutes left in the half, and it has been slow going for this St. Francis offense. I think they're looking to build some momentum here against a Mater Dei defense that has had the answer here early. Blackwell to throw. He's going to look out to the flat. Parks is there, puts a hit on Rivers behind the line. That's going to go down as a TFL. Parks in coverage does a nice job there. Loss of 4. And Blackwell just hasn't really looked comfortable, hasn't really settled into this game here. Rivers going to motion out once more. And Blackwell to the flat. This one complete to Hikowski. That'll bring up another 3rd down for the Panthers. They did convert on that 3rd and a bundle earlier. It was 3rd and about 20, and they came up with that conversion. So 3rd and 8 is definitely doable. Blackwell to throw. He's going to pull this one down, and he's chased down by Dean. Zaza Dean, the sophomore defensive tackle, adds to the Mater Dei defense's sack total on the day, and they will punt from their own 33. So the Monarch defense absolutely stymieing the St. Francis offense that has been so successful to this point in the year. As we talked about earlier, the passing numbers among the best in the league, points per game among the best in the league. Obviously a small sample size, but Sean Bowe going to complete out to DeVincent here. He's going to pick up 14 or 15. There is that man, the senior transfer, DeVincent, having an outstanding year from the tight end position. Outstanding start to the year, I should say. Between him, Kissling, Cooper, and Forwick, there are weapons galore on this Mater Dei offense. The hardest part is getting them all involved. Here's the handoff to Williams, another offensive weapon that, you want to get involved. There's just not enough. There's only one ball to go around, so the hard part is finding a way to get them all in on the action here. John Bowe going to complete this one to DeVincent. And Shane DeVincent will pick up another 1st down from the Mater Dei offense. This looks like the Mater Dei offense we saw week 1, a well-oiled machine so far outside of the fumble. 1st and 10 from the 42. Williams going to get stood up in the backfield. It sure looked like he had some room if he could have made it past the first level there. 2nd and 12 now for Mater Dei. Trips left, Forwick on his own at the bottom of your screen. Underneath to DeVincent. That makes it a little bit more manageable here on 3rd and 8. From the 40-yard line, we've got Cooper up top here. And this is going to be a screen complete to Williams. We'll see if he can get there. He's going to be stopped short. That'll take us to a 2-minute warning, so decision time from the 34 here for Mater Dei. Do you go for this? Do you just add to the lead since you're already up 2 scores? And they will elect to kick the field goal. That field goal is good, so Mater Dei taking a 17-0 first half lead. And I don't know if this is really the start to the game we were expecting, but so far a dominant performance from both sides of the ball. Dominant might be a little excessive. So far a promising performance from both sides of the ball for Mater Dei here for their home fans. in front of their home fans. Apologize. So first down for Blackwell. A little 2-minute drill opportunity here for the Panthers as he starts it off well, completing over the middle. I believe that's Pembroke. They'll stay in the no huddle here. Bunch right for Blackwell as he drops back. Plenty of time. 3-man rush. Absolutely no pressure. He pulls this one down. He's going to have some room. Brought down by You Suck as he takes it into Mater Dei territory. Nice job from Blackwell to turn that into something productive after there was just absolutely no pass rush. Blackwell complete again to Rivers. They'll take their first time out with 47 seconds, so all of a sudden St. Francis is moving the ball. This is an offense that's capable of doing it and doing it quickly. As you can see here, they're moving the ball nicely. Mater Dei defense for the first time today seems to be on its heels. 1st and 10 just outside the red zone for the Panthers. Obviously a score here would go a long way. Blackwell to throw underneath is complete. Tackle by the backup linebacker who's likely in as a coverage addition here. Motioning Rivers out. They do like to get Rivers involved in the pass game. 2nd and very short. Curtis coming in, and it's just barely completed by Blackwell. Avery Curtis was coming off the backside on a blitz, and he was just a hair away from making that a dangerous one for Blackwell. Williams doing a nice job there on 3rd down. We'll see if they want to go for the touchdown. The freshman corner read that all the way, and he prevented the first down there. Forces a field goal attempt from St. Francis, so they will not be shut out in the first half. 17-3, and a quick drive there for St. Francis. That's exactly what you want to see as far as production goes. Some momentum for them going into the half here. And Mater Dei will take a knee. Sean Bowe averaging 10 yards a carry so far in this game. 17-3 at the half. St. Francis got some things to figure out in the locker room offensively. Mater Dei looks to keep the momentum as we move forward into the 3rd quarter. Mater Dei set to receive. And so far, the Monarchs have done a great job offensively. We will see if that continues here. Just 70 total yards for St. Francis in that first half. Only 40 of them passing yards. Sean Bowe completes underneath to Dallas, his 2nd catch today. Surprising, somewhat surprising at least. But that is a first down. Here's a give to Williams, and he's got some room. Takes it for a pickup of 4. 83, I believe that's Fatu. If I'm saying that wrong, I do apologize, but Fatu on the tackle there. Here's another give to Williams, and he's brought down in the middle of that St. Francis defense. The defensive line has done a nice job against the run. 3rd and 3. Sean Bowe under center. DeVincent motions, short motion, give to Williams, and on the ground, he'll power forward. One of his best runs of the day. Broke a tackle in there, gained a few extra. And DeVincent with a nice block, a very important one. They're on 3rd and 2, so Mater Dei leaning on the running game early in the 3rd quarter. They give it to Williams once more, and he turns that into a gain of 3. It looked like he was going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. But a nice job to fall forward there for number 2 in red. 2nd and 7 now, just across midfield. Shanbo to throw, completes to Kissling. Short gain. Nice tackle there from Lewis, the double elbow brace. 3rd and short. We'll see what they want to do. They give to Williams. He's got a hole, and he is doing it all himself on this drive. Nice job by Jacob Williams to pick up another first down there. They trust him. They want to get him more involved. Talking to the Mater Dei coaching staff last week, there was not enough emphasis on the running game. Shanbo completes to Williams, who breaks a tackle and turns that into a first down. He's versatile. You can use him as a running back, and he can get into the trenches and make people miss in the open field, and he can catch. There's no limit to what this guy can do. Complete underneath to DeVincent. Another catch for him, and he takes that one for 8. Now from the 9-yard line, Mater Dei threatening to really open this one up. 2nd and 2, Shanbo looking to throw once more. This one out to the flat, complete to DeVincent. First down, 1st and goal to the 5-yard line. Good looking drive here. Methodical and controlled. 1st and goal for the Monarchs. Underneath, complete to Forwick, and he'll pick up 4 down to the 1-yard line, and this is Jacob Williams' territory here. I would be surprised if they didn't give him a chance to run this one in. From the 1-yard line, they do give it to him, and he will do exactly that. Touchdown, Mater Dei. They blow it open here on the first drive of the 3rd quarter, barring any drama on the extra point. Looking at a 24-3 lead at home. Myers puts the extra point through the uprights. 12-play drive, eating up a good amount of time. Methodical, picking up 3rd downs. You know, that is one of the biggest things that this offense, it really can make or break them. Converting on 3rd down, especially in these games against user teams, that is what sets good teams apart from great teams. And I think they did a really nice job converting on 3rd down there. 24-3 lead. St. Francis takes back over as we look back through some of the Mater Dei defense's highlights of what has been a good amount of time spent in the backfield of the Panthers here. Closing in on the end of the 3rd quarter. Blackwell with just under 40 yards passing. 1st and 10. Blackwell looks to throw, and he'll connect with Rivers. His favorite target so far today, brought down by Roberts. It'll be a gain of 7. Positive play there. 2nd and short. Now for St. Francis, Rivers motions out once more. That's going to be Jamison in coverage. Blackwell over the middle, incomplete. Sparks was there. He might have been lucky that was an inaccurate ball. 3rd and 3 from the 39-yard line. Rivers again motions out. It seems to be an every play occurrence. Blackwell to throw. He connects with Rivers. He'll pick up the 1st down. I don't know why he'd be playing a deep zone there. Jameson just doing his assignment. Obviously not his fault, but an interesting coverage look there for the Monarchs on 3rd down. Great job by Dalen Sparks to read that one out. That'll end up as a loss. And another 3rd down for St. Francis, so another chance for them to convert. And This is exactly what we were talking about with the modern day offense. You know, the best teams in this league convert on third down consistently. Blackwell looking to do that here. He pulls it down. He's got space and slides after picking up the first down. Nice job to get out of the pocket there. But again, downfield, we've seen that a lot today. Downfield options not there, and Blackwell being forced to have to make something happen or pull it down with his legs. Handoff to Rivers, who was met by Johnson after a gain of 3. And what that means to me is that the modern-day secondary is doing a nice job in coverage downfield. 2nd and 7. St. Francis now in modern-day territory. That almost an amazing catch from 17. I think that's Sanders. There was instant pressure from You Suck and others. But as it stands, incomplete. 3rd and 7 for St. Francis. You got to imagine they'll go for it even if they don't get it here. A little change in the defense as Williams comes over. Blackwell extends and throws away. 4th and 7. I do expect them to go for this, just given where we are at time-wise. Interesting. They do decide to kick the field goal. I guess they feel points here will go a long way. 24-6. So you're still down 18 here. Gonna have to start turning these into touchdowns quickly. And you're gonna have to get the modern day offense off the field quickly, which has proved difficult today. We saw a 12-play, 7-minute touchdown drive last time they were on the field. Sean Bowe returns. And he's done a nice job today. Throwing the ball, being able to pull the ball down, and pick up yardage with his legs. All around, I think this is one of those step-forward performances. Obviously not something that is going to blow you away statistically, but he's doing exactly what you need him to do. There's another handoff to Williams. They keep feeding him. Why not? Pickup of 6 on first down. Any first down run like that. That will end the third quarter. St. Francis running out of time to draw level here as we begin the fourth, down by 18. Modern Day obviously looking to maybe even add some points to that gap here. 2nd and 4 from their own 33. I think for now they're just looking to eat up some time on the clock. And here's another give to Kissling, who actually picks up the first down. We saw them do that earlier, and that one designed well. Kissling's second rush of the day actually goes for a first down there. Gain of 7. 1st and 10, we got all the big boys on the field. Cooper at the top of your screen, Kissling at the bottom. But this one looking like run all the way. And Williams bounces around. He'll pick up 5. He does such a nice job of breaking that first tackle attempt. And in the second half here, I love that Modern Day has gone to the run. Stretch play left, and that time Williams bottled up in the backfield. He'll lose 1. But I love that they had the confidence to go to the run and stick with it, because that balance is really important. Sean Bowe downfield, and man, he had Williams put a little air under that ball, young man. It will likely be a punt for Modern Day, but Williams, there was only one person that was making that play, and if you loft that ball just the slightest bit, that might be a touchdown. Touchback on the punt. Absolute cannon of a leg from the punter. Blackwell back to work here, leading his team to 2 field goal drives today. Obviously, he wants a touchdown. Screen out left, set up well. Rivers outruns his blocking. And instead of a first down, it'll end up being a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Sanders motions right. And this one's actually dropped by Hikowski, the diving catch attempt from the tight end there. Comes up just a little short. 3rd and 4 from their own 26. St. Francis no stranger to 3rd downs today. Underneath, complete to Rivers. And he'll pick up the 1st down and more. They have done a nice job getting the running back involved today. I would say that's that and taking care of the ball. St. Francis has taken care of the ball very well. This offense hasn't turned the ball over today. Their struggle has been primarily this offensive line versus this modern-day defensive line. That has led to some inconsistency on the offensive side. Pembroke holds on to that one. But they have done a nice job taking care of the ball. No turnovers. 2nd and 7. Now we're just under 8 minutes left to go in the game. Rivers short motion out with time, and Blackwell just going to throw that one into the back of his own lineman. So another 3rd down here for the Panthers. They will change up the formation. They move from bunch to trips left. To throw, complete underneath to Crabtree, and he's brought down just past the 40. But Blackwell converts there on that 3rd down, and this is some of the momentum that St. Francis was looking for maybe earlier in the game. There is time. We have a false start here. That'll go against St. Francis. There is still time. Crazier things have happened in this league. You can't count this one as over just yet. Blackwell under pressure. It's going to be Warbles with the sack. Their 5th as a team today. As a pass rusher, Warbles is absolutely dominant. Big loss there for St. Francis, and now they're going to look to try and make this a little bit more manageable for 3rd down, most likely. Rivers short motion. Blackwell to throw. He's got time to the flat. He finds Pembroke, who steps out after a gain of 11 or 12, and still third and long, but 3rd and not as long. From the 41. Play action here for Blackwell. There's a spy on, so he can't run, and he launches this into the stands. This is absolutely 4-down territory here for St. Francis, but Sparks was spying him all the way. They didn't want him scrambling for another 1st down here. 4th and 12, play action. Downfield, wide open is Pembroke in the middle of the field. 1st and goal. Pembroke alone. And Sparks just didn't realize the direction he was going. Needed to carry that thing in the middle of the field. Maybe just didn't see him. The freshman linebacker learning a tough lesson there, but he has been productive and instinctive in coverage to this point in the season. I'm surprised they run there. It's a fumble. Curtis recovers. Oh, Sparks recovers. We'll see if he was down. But this modern-day defense, if this does end up being a fumble, an absolute stamp on the end of this one. It looks like Roberson first contact. Warbles in there, and it looks like it is Warbles that punched it out. Warbles forced the fumble after a multi-sack game. He is just having himself a day, and it's one of those days for modern day where everything is going right. On St. Francis's most promising drive of the game, a fumble from Rivers, forced by Warbles, recovered by Sparks, and a total team effort on defense against the top scoring offense so far this year. There's a handoff to Williams, and I'm sure he is going to get a few more attempts here as we close in on the end of this one. That will likely do it for this game. Obviously, you don't want to speak too soon. There's another handoff to Williams. He's got a blocker in front, and he'll just end up being an inch short. Looked like he got to the line to gain, but this, in all likelihood, going right up the middle here. I would be surprised if it was going anywhere else. It is, and it is a modern-day first down. Now, you love to see the run game be the thing you're pulling out in the fourth quarter. And that is the sign of a successful day. So Mater Dei looking to move to 4-1, and this is a good user matchup here. And a good win, especially after last week. Some of the, obviously the inconsistency down in the red zone, inability to finish drives, a lot of field goals in that game, but against DePaul. So it's nice to see a few touchdowns today. Shambo with 2 of them through the air. Williams with 1 of them on the ground. After a gain of 6, Williams looking to pad his stats just a bit here. Mater Dei going to be running clock. We'll see if the Panthers take their timeouts. We actually have a delay of game. That motion took forever.
Second down.
Williams stopped up there, so the punt team likely to come on for Mater Dei. But as you can see them chewing some clock there, took it from 4 minutes down to just about 1.5. And the punt team does their job here, sending that ball into the air. Williams beats everybody down there. Mo Williams, standout freshman corner so far this year. He's done some great things. So 1st and 10, this will likely be St. Francis's last chance to put some points on the board. They have had trouble figuring out this Mater Dei defense today. Blackwell going to have to pull this one down and then throws it away. It looked like the drag route was covered. I didn't see anything else downfield that was open. But Blackwell, even in the face of a tough defense, has done a nice job taking care of the ball. Second and 10, Pembroke in motion. Blackwell looks to Pembroke, and that ball just going to be a little bit short. Finds the grass here in Santa Ana, just over a minute left in this ball game. 3rd and 10. Blackwell pressured once more, and he gets rid of it. 4th and 10. This, in all likelihood, well, we'll see if they can convert on 4th down once more. They've done it before. Can they do it again? Sparks coming up the middle, and Jamison had a chance at an interception. The blitz almost forced Blackwell to make a mistake there. But as it is, they will turn the ball over. Jacob Williams, obviously a big story from today. And for some reason, Myers getting the replay credit. He has been a force from the strong safety position. A few big hits today. But we'll see if St. Francis decides to take their timeouts. This is the 3rd rushing attempt for Kissling. And obviously, he struggled to find a hole there. The ball carrier vision maybe not as high as it needs to be for those types of plays, but this, in all probability, the last play of the game, as Williams ends the day with just under 80 yards. This one going to go down as a Mater victory, and I wish I could tell you it was closer as this one went on, but the Mater defense had answers for this high-powered offense. 24-6, your final here from California. As we take a look at, that was a big play there over the middle to Pembroke, put them in position for their second field goal of the day, and then obviously the Mater fumble. And really, I mean, if you're looking at this from a Mater perspective, you're one fumble away from a very successful day on offense. As it is, nothing flashy, but a very impressive win here from the Monarchs. We'll take a look at some player stats. 24-6, your final. Sean Bowe, 20 of 28. 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. Blackwell putting the ball in the air a lot. 36 attempts on the day. 21 of 36. No touchdowns, but no picks, which is what you want to see. Over 130 yards rushing for the Monarchs today between Williams, who had 78, and Sean Bowe, who had 52. Kissling also added a few rushes there. Blackwell doing his part with 40 yards rushing. Rivers with just 7 yards on 4 carries. Rivers, the leading receiver reception-wise for St. Francis Academy. 9 receptions, 44 yards. To Vincent, 8 and 65. Kissling, 6 and 57 for a touchdown. Pembroke doing his part as well. Williams contributing. Defensively, Lewis with 11 total tackles. Jordan Myers was all over the field today. There's Justin Fatu. He had a tackle for loss as well. Warbles, Sparks, and Jameson. Warbles with an absolute legacy game today. Nick Watt also getting in the backfield. Parks helping out in the pass rush, and You Suck doing what he does best. Tackle for loss wise, it's Warbles with 4. Watt had a couple himself. Parks had 2. Sparks also helped out with 2 on 5 total tackles. Dean and others. Sack numbers from today. Warbles with almost 3 and a forced fumble. Absolute masterclass from him. We'll take a look at the pass breakups. Jameson with 2. Fatu with a couple as well. You Suck with a pass breakup. And forced fumbles for Lewis and Warbles. Recoveries for Sparks and defensive tackle from St. Francis. That is going to do it here from Santa Ana. I will see you next time. Mater moves to 4-1 on the year after this victory against the St. Francis Panthers.